I don't have a full screen at the minute. I have comments on the right hand side. So this looks very weird and I don't like it at all. Has Casey joined yet or not?
Sonzi, Hazard, Crovey, Ross, Streamist, someone, Gavin, Optics, Neil, Alex, Spencer, Wazza, you, Mikey.
Share.
No, he is not.
Someone should have remembered the name about this. It kicked me out, I invited you, mate. Joking now, mate. Alright. Race streams.
Joking?
Joining. Autocorrect, you know how it is. I meant to put Pebble the other day, but I meant to message a girl saying I got a Pebble from the park, do you want to see it? But I sent the message, like, do you want to see my Pebble? And it auto-corrected, do you want to see my penis? Took a lot of explaining. First of all, I had to explain that yes, I have used that sentence before, and that is why my autocorrect chose penis instead of Pebble. And then I had to explain that I didn't mean to send that, at least not that time. Don't know what I'm saying this in stream, to be honest. Still no viewers. Gotta love it.
Yeah, but that did take a lot of explaining, didn't it?
View my own stream just so that I can have one viewer, and I'm gonna take great pride in it when it changes from 0 people to 1.
It's 10 past. Can we ready up then?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I want to go to bed tonight. Like, at some point.
You ain't going to bed until midnight. Ha! Kick W.
1 viewer, and it's definitely not me. Get in there, lads. Let's go, lads. Good luck, everyone. So, I'm guessing you want me to leave the party.
You can stay if you want.
No, you won't be able to concentrate.
Remember, I've had to put up with certain people before, and they were louder than you.
What have you put? Pepe Kek W.
It's a Twitch thing.
We ain't on Twitch, brother. Still only 2 viewers, and it's you and me. Oh, my life is so lonely.
I've just liked your thing as well, so...
Oh, yes. I'll make it exciting for you. Few cheeky cents. Still 2 viewers. Get in there. You and me.
Give it a minute. Qualifying hasn't started yet. Please.
Oh, 3 people watching. There's a mysterious viewer that we do not know.
Dry qualifying, race starts dry, goes into cloudy.
Cloudy. Wow. Still could have a bit of rain.
That would be nice, actually.
Kroger's using the same helmet I do. You know the pop art helmet?
Mm-hmm.
He's using that one.
Nice.
4 people watching. Let's go. And I'm not even watching the stream anymore. So ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. H comes out onto the track, we're going to go for a live interview for the first time. Why are you on mediums?
Spice it up.
You're literally the only person in the entire lobby that is out on track or in the pits that has selected or is on mediums.
I like to be different.
So that's why you're always in barrier.
I'm in here not to be slandered.
Everyone else is facing straight, you're like, I want to be different. You can face backwards.
Oh.
That's done 2 laps, hasn't it? I've done too many time trials to know that. Oh, Kroger's invalidated. Where's Alex Ham? It's a rough one, Still only 3 people that haven't left the pits, and nobody else has selected mediums. Jesus, we're 1 minute 3.8. What's the next time? It's a Renault.
I want to see that lap.
Road Gorilla at 1 minute 5 dead. Spencer Milton at 1 minute 39. Ice Streams now. It's the slowest lap time. Didn't really expect anything else to be fair.
Oh, savage.
Go on, Harley. Invalidated turn 1 this time. You played that so safe.
Woo!
Scissor coming to the line. Invalidated this lap on 1 minute 4.9 to lap time. Still wouldn't be last even though he invalidated this lap. Where's the racing point? Wazza, he's coming to the line. Brody in the pits. Alex Ham behind him coming into the pits. Spencer coming into the pits as well. Broke Gorilla, Ice Creams. And then it's you.
Yay!
But don't screw up the final corner. You screwed up the final corner. Onto the top of the standings. You don't have droppers. Oh, okay. Definitely seen that lap. Oh, Watson bandit this lap at the last corner. That's such a shame. Where are you on track, my friend?
Last sector.
Your teammates just finished the first sector.
Good for him.
Oh, and he's managed to cut turn 4. And not like on the outside, he's managed to actually cook turn 4. Still nobody else going out on the mediums.
Yes, crunch.
Stop broadcasting, press share, then select broadcast settings. I don't want to do that.
Oh my god, I'm 2.5 seconds slower.
Yeah, you're not doing well. Oh, optics has just set a purple middle sector. Do you want to spectate him?
Yeah, go on.
The final 2 corners.
Running that Mercedes number 2. Halves his grid position, 10th to 5th.
Here we go then. Ice Stream starting his lap. And he's finished his lap.
Dead.
The only man that could start and finish a lap inside one corner. Damage is set to 1 at 4.3. And then does the exact same as Ice Stream, except manages to not spin.
Vanilla.
Still nobody else on mediums. Starting to think it was the bad call going on mediums.
Shut up. There's a slow car on the back straight going down to turn 4.
Who do you think it is?
High streams.
Yeah, that's why I'm not spectating it. Ooh, Proteus purple first sector. Although you're on the lap, so I don't expect you to be interested in it too well. Ooh, he's set a purple middle sector. Now this is interesting. So, I need them though. Honestly.
He's skipping on me tonight.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I hate. Doesn't mean I don't hate it. I miss it. But it's not like oh no, I really miss him. He's the bad. It's like I miss somebody being dead.
Fair enough.
Jesus Christ. This is absolutely rapid. Oh Harley, I don't want to commentate tonight, this is so bad.
You're in for the long haul now.
I know. very aggressive. Ah! Jesus. Nice. You must admit, I wasn't expecting that. Bro, Gorilla's done a 1 minute 4.1. I hate this. I hate it so much. Barely
Oh, yeah,
hear you
you
over the engines, Josh. Alright, let me turn the game down. That's probably a good idea. I usually have the game turned down, but I forgot to do it. Let me turn the game up a little bit. Cheers, Alex. I need a new co-commentator.
Sorry that I'm trying to qualify.
What's that?
Sorry that I'm trying to qualify.
Why are you saying that?
Because you just said you need a new co-commentator.
I wasn't directing it at you. I'm just saying generally.
Fair enough. Guys, can we also remember 5-minute break?
Harley, there's 5 people watching. Okay? One of them's you. So realistically, there's 4 people watching. Hopeless. I genuinely don't know why I bother. I can't commentate without a co-commentator. That's why I'm still with you. I can't commentate at all. When I have a co-commentator, I feel like I'm actually talking with somebody. When I'm not, I'm just talking alone. And my voice just echoes outside my house. Which I don't mind when I'm talking to someone else, but when I'm not, I'm just alone. I hate it. I need companionship.
Like a female.
I am not like I am. What about the dinosaur game? Sometimes I love my job, sometimes I hate my job. This is one of the times where I hate my job. Because there's nothing to do. No one to talk to. And I'm gonna mute you for the race because I just feel bad. Austria is a dead track to race around and to commentate over. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I want to cry. Let's go here.
I've spin-nalled.
You have indeed spin-alled. Indeed a ruler.
Yeah, I don't care, Jeff. If I get into top 10 in qualifying, I'm happy.
Well, Casey isn't going to set a lap time.
Yeah, because Casey joined during qualifying because he was a little bit late joining the lobby. So he has
Well,
to wait for
actually,
qualifying to finish.
I think he's coming out on track now.
He will have enough time.
Barely. He's gonna have to push. He's gonna have to push like a quali lap on his out lap, which is gonna overheat your tyres, and then he's gonna have to do the same for a quali lap.
He's basically putting more pressure on his tyres than he's actually putting more pressure onto his engine.
Yep. Who's on a lap time then? Williams coming to the line of Nelboy, who's coming into the pits. Williams of Ice-Stream starting his lap time.
I've just retired in the pit lane.
Yep. Jesus, when did Wazza get P5? Racing Point, 4th and 5th.
Racing Point duo are pretty underrated at the minute. But this is only the second round of the season. Second or third?
Second.
This is the second round of the race. Everybody's still a little bit underrated
I want
for
to go
now.
with Casey. Because I don't think he's going to make it to the line.
3, 2,
And
1.
he's missed it. So neither
5.
of the Haskars have set a lap time. Nice.
So if Casey left his garage about 5 seconds earlier, he would have made it.
Your teammate's mowing some grass for some reason. And Ice Streams is on a lap time.
It says he's up.
And he's invalidated it.
Is he going to come into the pit? No, he's going to come into the pits and let his mechanics take him in. Broke Gorilla's on a lap. I'll watch Broke Gorilla whilst you're watching Zondi.
Zondi and Scissor coming to the line now. Zondi, the first car. The gap is currently 3 hundredths of a second. Zondi puts it on pole. Scissor has his lap time invalidated.
Broke Gorilla's coming up to the line. 12th. Gavin's down on his time.
Yep, that's it. That's qualifying. So you've got a top 10 lap.
Yep. I'm happy about that. Donzi, Alex, Spencer, Extremist, Wazza, Neo, Optic, me, Grovey make the top 10. Unlucky to the 2 Hasses who didn't put a lap time in. In theoretical last, there's Lil Mikey, who's gonna, and everyone's on the soft tires, so that's gonna make everybody an equal racer. No one's on a different strategy unless they change it on the grid.
Surprisingly, you and Gavin are actually quite close.
I've not even been practicing.
No, we've been on Warzone. I got my first
Yeah.
solo win. And my first ever win.
Yeah, everybody who's watching that, can we clap Josh? He's got his first Warzone solo win.
No, I got my first Warzone win full stop when I got it in solos. The hardest one to get a win in.
That's what I just said.
I felt so accomplished with myself. Something I've been chasing for a long time. I finished in the top 10 17 times before such an event occurred and did it. I'm going to mute you now because you're racing. If you crash, I'll unmute you and then you can help with commentary. because I need it. Bonjour, mon amigo. I'm gonna close my door. Oh, I'm not enjoying it. Tire, leader. There we go. Oh, okay, here we go. As we go to 5 red lights, and away they go to the Austrian Grand Prix. Oh my god, I don't even can't be bothered with this. Okay, there's many happenings. Spencer's in second, just somehow. Scissors trying to overtake him. Back to that second place. Alex Ham, the third place merchant, is somehow. Tyres. Spencer and Alex still side by side. Extremis is looking to get scraps, and Wazza now comes in to try help his teammate. Spencer Milton goes into third place. The two Hungarians out in front of Zondi and Scissor. Currently just under a second separating the two. Wazza getting very wide on the exit, and now H. Collins looking to get in on that as well. Optics going down the inside of Collins at the penultimate corner. Nothing comes of it. Gavin's already got a penalty as Ice Streams in the points, and Broke Gorilla is doing a brilliant job of holding everyone up behind him so that his teammate can get away. Zondi out in front then. What do you mean DRS has already been enabled? Oh my god, this game amazes me every single time. Oh, Alex has got back into P3, guessing past Spencer Milton. Alex now back in P3, where he belongs. My internet quality isn't... No, boy, he's definitely not in the lead. That needs to be fixed. Sets to yellow flag. It's Crovey who's gone backwards. Extremist in 5th place, or 4th place. Yeah, 5th place, sorry, trying to chase down Spencer Milton. Is he going to put it down the inside like his teammate did on Collins? No, he won't. Collins has been overtaken by Optics now. And now the two Mercedes trying to get past the two Racing Points. I've got my pen on the floor. I won't bother with this. Casey trying to get past his teammate now. A little bit of team orders. Casey on the soft tyres. His teammate, the reigning champion, on the medium tyres. And Casey is let go, but does go over the curb very aggressively. Probably got a warning from that. Spencer Milton's also got a penalty, but he's right up the chuck of Alex Ham, Extremis not letting Spencer go, and Optics is right in the rear end of Wazza as well. Collins falling back into his own little gap as Extremis tries to round the outside of Spencer. Alex Ham locking up massively, Spencer managing to defend and Wazza defending from the other Mercedes as well. Collins being caught now by Mikey. Mikey starting from low down on the grid compared to what he usually does. Extremis has got past Spencer in the middle sector. Very impressive for the Mercedes car, and now the two racing points are getting very close to each other as well. Mikey still trying to chase down Collins. Icestream still somehow in the points. Broker falling back from the points, currently in 11th. Casey trying to get further up the field as well. And Optics is coming to the pits. Possible front wing damage. He's fixing his front wing. So front wing damage for the Mercedes driver. That puts Broker back into the points, but not for long as he's side by side with Casey. Casey looking for a way around the outside. There's contact made on the straight. Collins is overtaken by Mikey. Casey goes into turn 3 in 10th. Coming into turn 4. One McLaren in first place, the other fighting for 7th place. Is Mikey's got the inside line, but Collins manages to send it right round the outside and gets the move done. Fair play. And now I don't know what to commentate about. Because eventually you and I will comment things to say. This is really how the co-commentator. Nope! Mine was tired. What's happening then? Mikey down the inside at turn 1, and he's span and he's taken ice streams with him, or is it broke the earth? He took ice streams with him. Mikey span round at the first corner. Casey overtaken by Hazard. Alex and Extremis has got up into 3rd place. When did this happen? Extremis has got into 3rd place past Alex Hamilton. Spencer, Milton and Wazza, the two racing points very close to each other. Collins after the contact because Mikey is down in 12th place now. In 7th place in a world of his own. The two Hassers very close to each other as well. Out front the two Hungarians and Scissor and Zondi. Zondi saving ERS compared to his Hungarian counterpart. Scissor currently in 2nd place. Still don't know what to commentate about. Losing the will to do anything at the moment. Losing a sort to need a co-commentator. Of course I have one. I'm tired. Tired, so we couldn't be bothered to come on. Alex Ham trying to get past Extremis, the top, sorry, 3rd to 6th. We're in a bit of a DRS train now, so not much is going to be happening there for a few laps. Spencer Milton saving ERS, got 100% battery, and there's a Ferrari round of Gavin Poynton at the final corner on the hard tyres. He's got heavy front wing damage. This is possibly going to be a virtual safety car. Nope, the yellow flag is gone now. There's the only bit of interest we had. Gone. The two racing points getting a bit dicey. Wazza's got nothing left in his battery yet. Spencer's got pretty much everything, but he gets wide at the final corner and they've touched. The two racing points have touched. Possible front wing damage for Wazza. He does on the left hand side, and they've touched again, and Spencer's round. The two racing points touching Spencer from a possible podium. Full battery and the advantage in the race. Rammed in his gearbox by his teammate, who currently in 5th place now has big front wing damage and is definitely going to have to pit. But the two racing points colliding at turn 1, and Extremis and Alex now have an easier battle for 3rd place. Out front Scissor only 5/10 away from Zondi, and the Scissor's been gaining ERS. Scissor's been saving more ERS yet gaining time on Zondi. Now the battle for 1st place is definitely going to get interesting, as only 2 cars are within DRS of the car in front of them. definitely didn't call this race being dead. Definitely didn't. There's Scissor in the slipstream of Zondi. DRS enabled, and there's a Ferrari that's round, and it is Collins. Collins has span at the final corner, kept it out the barrier, broke Gorilla. Is going to be in 8th place. He's dived it down the inside, and there's nearly more contact at turn 1. Gavin Point to the lap car. Spencer Milton hunting down 9th and 8th after his spin and contact. Crowley, I believe that is, has spun as well. It's not Alex Ham, so it is Crowley that has spun. On board with Spencer Milton, the battle isn't going to commence any further. Alex getting very close to Extremis, but out front the gap is still the same between Scissor and Zondi, coming through the penultimate corner and now the final corner. The McLaren and the Alpha Tauri still neck and neck. What's happening? Proby's retired in the pit lane. The battle for 8th place is really hotting up now after Collins' spin. Oh, and Spencer span himself. He's spun on his own into the pit lane. The game reset him onto the track. That wasn't a reset by him. The game reset him because he was going to block the pit lane. But after being spun by his teammate, he span on his own. Spencer Milton. And now Alex Hall is very close to Extremis. He's got his overtake enabled. This is going to be an overtake for 3rd place. From the 3rd place, Merchant, he puts it down the inside. Extremis hanging it around the outside. The two are still side by side, but Alex gets the job done on Extremis, who had a penalty anyway, and that move was always going to come. iStreams has got past Mikey, who's coming to the pits. Broke Guru has got past Collins. They're still side by side, but we saw Alex and Extremis go. Collins has got the shorter line and is going to choose to put it around the outside. They make more contact. Collins has got front wing damage. Broke Guru is past. Collins puts it down the inside. There's even more contact. Collins just can't avoid contact during this battle. Broke Gorilla, is he going to send it down the inside? No, he's going to wait, but Collins has front wing damage and Broke Gorilla does not. But Broke Gorilla in a very good position to overtake. As Alex Ham comes into the pit for a fresh set of mediums, he'll probably have to pit again near at the end of the race. Scissor not going to get past Zondi on this lap. Currently, Collins has got past. Oh no, Collins is already ahead. Broke Gorilla behind him, not using his DRS for some reason. Broke Gorilla using tactics there of not using his DRS when he had it. Braking with overtake enabled as well. Tactics coming out. All of them, all of the tactics. As the two are going to resume battle into turn 4. Broke Gorilla puts it down the inside, Collins blocks it. The move doesn't materialate into anything. Now the lap car of Gavin is trying to get involved as well. Out front, Scissor only 5 tenths away from Zondi, just biding his time. Zondi pretty much keeping the same ERS. And Collins, no, Gavin is round again. Gavin pointing his span again. Spencer Milton trying to regain the ground he had after his spin. Broke Gorilla very close to Collins now. He's going to wait for the dive bomb. He's going to do it at turn 3. He cuts the track. But he's got a very good exit, and this time he does use his DRS. As they're going to resume battle into turn 3. As Alex Ham gets in there as well. Broke Gorilla and Collins missed their braking point, and Alex just slides past. And Spencer Milton comes into the pits for hard tyres. He's definitely going to be able to make it to the end. But Alex with a double overtake into turn 3. That's the one. Scissor still 5 tenths away from Zondi. The battle kind of being a stalemate. Collins getting off the track again. Broke Gorilla looking for a gap. Mikey lapping Gavin Poynton, I believe. No. Extremis comes into the pits. So Wazza resumes in 3rd place after making contact with his teammate. Hazard in 4th and Casey in 5th. The two Hasses were the only cars not to set a lap time during qualifying. As Broke Gorilla and Collins get into more arguments into turn 1. Collins pitting at the end of this lap. Broke Gorilla not, he's on the mediums. Collins trying to send it down the inside. No gap there. Extremis fresh out the pits on the hards, just ahead of his teammate Optics, who's on 7 lap old mediums, and Nullboy 9 lap old softs. Sector 3 yellow flag. Zondi! Zondi is spanned from the lead and crashed. And now we're going to see pit stops. Casey is going to come into the pits. Waz has come into the pits. Zondi has made another mistake from the lead, just like he did in the season finale of last season. Hazard goes up into 2nd. Scissor is a big loser from this. Alex into 3rd. Wazza is changing his front wing during the safety car as well. That's very clever, using the time that he was going to gain in the pit stop to fix his front wing. Broke Gorilla in 4th. Collins did come in that lap. So where's Casey come out in all of this? Casey in 7th place, right behind Wazza. So this virtual safety car has worked out very well for the Haas boys. Collins coming out in 11th place. iStream's back in the points. His teammate in 4th place after not pitting behind that virtual safety car. The closest car to an overtake is Spencer to Optics. Spencer on 1 lap old hards, Optics on fresh hards. So Spencer's hards are going to be a little bit more warmed up, but the exit wasn't ideal for the Racing Point. Yeah, but he's going to go for the overtake anyway. Around the outside, they make contact in the braking zone. Spencer having to back off from that. I've dropped my pen again. What's happened? What's happened? Oh, we pitted. Okay. I panicked. Let's have a look. Extremis very close to Broke Gorilla then, coming through turn 1. DRS and overtake activated. The V overtake should be very easy here. Coming into turn 3, is Broke Gorilla going to fight it? Extremis will have DRS for the main, or the next straight. And the overtake is done. Spencer's got a penalty trying to chase down Optics ahead of him. As he chooses the outside line again, he's got a purple first sector. With that slipstream, Spencer pushes him to the inside. The two go side by side again at the same point. Spencer shoving him off the track, just like we saw in the esports race a couple of weeks ago. Extremis now trying to go around the outside, and there's contact. Just like what Extremis did to Spencer. Spencer did to Extremis a little bit of taste of his own medicine. And or Optics, sorry. And Optics. I've done a crofty there. I've done a crofty. That's what I've done. I've done a crofty. I've called a driver a different name. I've called a driver his teammate's name. I've done a crofty. I can't believe I've done that. And now here comes a part of the race where there's nothing to talk about, because nobody is within DRS of any car. So now what do I do? Huh? Now what do I do? Just talk to myself. Don't know what to do. If you're listening to this, you're probably not. If you're listening to this, I need a co-commentator. You could be the one to help ease my suffering on Wednesday nights. Because I need to look forward to this, and I'm not, because I'm just talking to myself. Don't like it. Really don't like it. Sector 3 yellow flag. Whoa! Collins is spam. I'm gonna unmute him now then. Hold on. Hold on. I don't mean to be a knob, but thank you.
I could hear it in your voice you needed someone to talk to.
Mate, did you just crash on purpose for me?
I'm not saying anything for that.
Well, you've caused a safety car, and you've made hazards race, to be fair.
I've made yours as well. You've got something to commentate on as well.
You've made my day. You see, Zondi crashed out from the lead.
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know how he did it though. I think he must have touched the curb coming through sector 3 into that last little corner.
Right. Alex Ham's coming in for softs. For some reason. I don't quite know why he's done that. Hazard's in 3rd place, by the way. He's pitted and he's in 3rd place. And he started in last.
My biggest shock is Bro Gorilla. He's up into P5.
But he hasn't pitted.
What tyres is he on? Mediums?
16 laps old.
16 lap old mediums. He needs to pit within the next couple of laps, or he's getting
double soft for
puncture.
the banter. Is what Alex has just put in my chat.
Double soft. Yeah, double soft could actually work around here. Just depends how many soft tyres you use during your qualifying session.
Right then. So at the minute, Hazard's going for a double soft as well. Hazard, I'm not going to say it.
I'm looking at this way. Hazard, no penalties. Extremist has got no penalties, and
Extremist
CS
has got penalties.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
Extremes. I know you're tired. That's fair enough.
Mate, I can't be bothered. I want to go to bed. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was interesting, like Silverstone was. But it's not. It's boring, and I said it'd be boring as well.
Yeah,
it's hard, isn't it? It's hard.
we've only just got halfway through the race as well. Lap 30, not 30, so lap 18 out of 36.
Exactly.
We have a Hungarian in first, then we have the Mercedes of Extremist, Hazard, Wazza. Surprisingly broke Gorilla up into P5.
I'm thinking.
Alex down in
could go to the
P6. He's lower than usual, Alex is.
Wazza
But
could
Alex,
go to the end.
he could, unless there's another safety car at like lap 25, 26, and he can come in to put on the soft tyres.
I don't get why Broke Gorilla hasn't pitted, because he could have pitted for Hearts and would have been absolutely fine.
He has like this lap to come in, or he's gonna fall to plummet to last place.
Yeah, that's it.
And he's not coming in, so when he comes in for his pit stop, he's gonna fall directly last.
Wait. Tell me where the safety car is on your screen right now.
Just coming up to that little on the front, on the first straight.
Tell me when the safety car hits the turn 3 apex.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were behind, like.
No, I'm
okay,
not.
Yep, there's many happenings. Many happenings.
Broke Gorilla, 5 second with Wazza.
So if Broke Gorilla wasn't already out of the race, he is now.
Broke Gorilla definitely has to come in this lap. I'm gonna say P1 has bowled it into the wall.
No!
He's lost some front right end plate damage.
Extremist is gonna win the race!
Softs.
Right, I'm recording. I'm recording. This race has suddenly got interesting. Extremist could win the race. He hasn't even been on the podium before. Oh,
right, safety car is coming in this lap.
Oh, it's
Extremist.
a car park. Scissors coming into the pits.
Yep, Scissors has to come into the pits. He
Optics
has some
as well.
front right. And it's green flag racing back at Austria. We have
Extremist
17 laps to go in this race.
Let's have a look. Alex has got past Broke Gorilla. And now Alex on the double soft stint. Is he going to make 2 overtakes down the same straight? He's dived it down the inside. Wazza, who made contact with his teammate and span him round earlier in the race, has given Alex Ham room. Now Alex Ham chasing the other double softer Hazard, who hasn't been able to overtake Extremist, who with 17 laps left. Ow, I just banged my heel. Could win the race. Ow, that really hurt. Why is your teammate just... oh, he's spam.
We don't question what he does, alright?
No, that's ice creams.
And Gavin.
Oh, Broke Gorilla being sketchy. Oh, and the 2 runners go on board with Spencer.
They're side by side.
Oh, they're 3 wide.
3 wide.
Oh, no, boy, he's getting ill as well.
Williams,
oh!
Nail Boy, you spins at turn 1. I don't know if there was collision.
Yeah, there was. Oh, Spencer's spun as well.
Yep. Mikey on the left hand side of Broke Gorilla coming into turn 3,
Hazard,
down on the outside.
Has overtaken
Extremist. Overtake on Broke Gorilla for P8. Broke Gorilla pushing Mikey into the wall. Oh. That was a little bit dirty, Broke, mate. Well, what are you thinking?
If you see what they got away with in the virtual Austria race, then that should be.
Yeah, but that was professionals just being silly boys for an hour.
and this
they can have
silly boys for an hour.
No, this is super serious F1. I don't watch Broke Gorilla. I don't know what he's doing now, mate.
Well, I mean, he's coming into the pits.
No, he just brake checked Spencer and trying to put Mikey into the wall after the second lap of the restart. So.
Has Spencer got front wing damage? Yes.
Yeah. Broke Gorilla just brake checked Spencer. We'll definitely have an investigation into Spencer's, but I'm just saying this for dramatic purposes.
As Alex.
Oh, Alex on Extremist. Going down on the inside, coming into turn 4. Extremists behind on the hard tyres.
Alex and Hazard do 100% have to pit again. Those softs won't make it to the end. So Extremist, he's not losing the lead all the time.
But he does have Wazza on the medium tyres behind him, which are the slightly quicker compared to the hards.
If I was Wazza, I wouldn't be comfortable taking those mediums to the end. And Extremist only has 3 seconds of penalties. Wazza has 11.
Hazard need fastest lap.
So Extremist is he is looking the favourite.
At the minute, Extremist is provisional pole. Not provisional pole, provisional race winner.
And he hasn't even got on the podium before. Oh, no boy, down the inside of Spencer in turn 1.
Wazza just out breaking himself a little bit, losing a little bit of time. Broke Gorilla.
Wazza catching Extremist
I'm watching Caesar on Optic. Optic has to give way to Caesar, however you
Scissor.
pronounce his name.
Scissor.
Caesar.
Yeah, it's like a pair of scissors. Just call him Scissor.
Sorry, I'm not good with European dialects.
Oh, no boy, goes right round the outside of Spencer. They're still side by side coming into turn 5, I believe it is. And
He's going for the
Spencer's
switchback.
He's done a me. He's done a switchback. What a lad. Oh, but no boy's
Still side by
there.
side. They're still side by side.
Oh my god.
Casey, 3-second time penalty.
Optics.
He's in the wall. Doesn't look like he has damage though.
Spencer
He goes
Milton
Spinella.
comes into the pits. Wazza very close to extremis. I'm not sure Wazza, as he outbreaks himself again, is going to be able to make it to the end. 12 laps
Spencer
left.
just overtook Scissor.
Spencer just overtook Scissor. Did he? No, Spencer in the pits.
Oh, so he is. My mistake.
Oh, and Optics spun again. And broke Gorillas in the pits again.
Those tyres are warm. They have to be hot as for Optic. I would not blame him if he actually accidentally crashes this lap because of his tyre temps. Oh, there he goes, Optic into the wall.
Oh, Nelly.
Does that
Safety
bring
car?
out a safety car? But
Oh,
the SE.
virtual. And Casey is pitting. Casey is pitting. He's used that.
That's really bad.
perfectly.
That's really bad timing for Hazard and Alex because they could have come into the pits and put on a set of mediums for the last 11 laps of the race.
Yep. There's one Mercedes falls, another Mercedes gains.
Yep. Basically, the biggest winner here is Casey. But Casey has to live with those tyres for 11 laps.
Wazza was about a second off coming into the pits, and he would have been a strong favourite to win the race. At the
Virtually everybody. Oh, it's my track still says caution.
Not for me
Back to
anymore.
green flag racing.
No boy's already got past Mikey. That took a long time. I want to go
Only
on board.
took 25 laps.
I want to go on board with the Pierre Gasly of MPHL. This is a miracle story for Extremis, and miracle is the only words that I will and can use to describe the race that Extremis just happened.
I'm just watching the battle between Alex and Hazard. Alex Extremist is 3 seconds behind. He will probably catch up to them soon.
Did you see the struggle with traction Alex had out of that corner?
I think Alex is. I think them two are feeling. I think it's the same for Hazard and Alex because they're both on the same strategy. Spencer, new fastest lap of the race on
Casey might have
1:52.
sent Mikey here for 7th place. Off board with the Haas. Mikey's still around the outside. They still side by side. Coming to turn 5, Mikey takes the wider line, but he is still there. And he puts
Casey
it
on the
down
wide
inside.
line.
They make contact on the apex. Casey shoved out wide onto the curb. That's going to be a warning for track limits. As he does a switch back on the McLaren, the two go side by side through to the penultimate corner. Mikey just a little bit ahead with the superior amount of battery.
Oh,
There's
Casey goes for the bomb.
He's bombed it around the outside, and they're still making contact. The two with probably the greatest battle so far this race. Mikey just got ahead though. Casey will have DRS for the next straight. A simple switchback line will do as Mikey missed his braking point. Is he going to come back on track safely? Yes. And Casey now into 7th place.
Alex has just lost a little bit of time to Hazard, as I'm seeing on the screen.
Surely they can't take those softs to the end.
That's impossible.
I'm not sure about impossible. Very hard would be a word I'd use. very, very, very hard.
Because on this strategy I read, softs can last a maximum of 12 laps, and these guys are on their 10th lap.
And they're not slow, that's the thing. They're still... Oh! Mikey's got past Casey. I think Casey made a mistake because Scissors right on his bum hole as well.
Oh,
Scissors
Alex
making
and
the
Hazard. Overtaken DRS.
Very close to Extremis. Alex is Alex going to make the move? No, he's just waiting.
No. They know they're on the same strategy, so
Wazza
they
made a mistake outside of turn 3. Lost traction, I believe, because he's over a second away from Extremis now. And now Scissor looking for the overtake on Mikey as well, but he's not using his battery. So I think he's just going to wait behind the McLaren. Not the first time Scissor's been behind the McLaren this race.
Alex is pitting.
Here we go then. The double soft strategy. He's done the undercut on Hazard, so he'll probably come out ahead of Hazard. But is he going to be able to gain, what, 20 seconds? To overtake it? Oh, he's serving a penalty as well. This puts Ice Streams in 4th. Since when did this happen? Don't tell me this man's going to get a podium.
Ross has been pretty quiet this race.
Oh, hello. Look where Alex has come out. Yeah, Alex isn't catching up. Look where he's come out in a 4-way battle for 7th place. 10th place, sorry. And this, oh my god! Jesus! Oh, there's plenty of contact. Alex has done another switchback, and Casey, in typical Casey fashion, is in the last place of it all. And Alex has just overtaken 3 cars in basically 2 corners. It is round the outside, and he's done it.
Alex is rapid.
Jesus Christ. And Hazard still hasn't come into the pits, by the way.
I think no, Hazard still is on another lap.
Thing is, if Hazard comes in, Ice Streams is on the podium, and then all the Mickey taken I've ever done out of him, just it's like null and void straight away. This 3-way battle for 7th is like, it's too good not to watch, even though it's like 7th. Scissor. The DRS has got past Mikey, but Mikey will have DRS for the next straight. Could we potentially see a double overtake? Nope. In case he's just rammed into the back of the McLaren. In typical Casey fashion. Wazza 9/10 away. Mikey and Scissor side by side. I think Scissors finally cleared the 2. Wazza just under a second away. And Hazard hasn't come into the pits again. Hazard's going to the end. Yes. Yeah, I agree with you, Holly. Yeah, 100%, you know. I love yeah.
I'm just watching Alex and Neil on the straight up the T2.
Oh, no boys, let him pass. Alex into 5th place now. Now, if Alex caught and overtook Ice Streams, I'm not sure whether I'd celebrate because then I could take the mick out of Ice Streams again, or I'd be mad because he's beating a dead horse.
Just
Hazard's still gaining time in Extremis, by the way. Hazard's 100% going to the end of this grid.
yeah, there's no wear on that tyre on the front. There's no tyre wear on the front tyres or anywhere to be exact.
If Alex hadn't closed within 6 seconds of Ice Streams, he'll take 4th place.
Are we underestimating the pace of those softs after 14 laps?
surely he can't win. Like those softs have got to go. Like pop.
He's still got 5 laps and he's still going quicker. Extremist and Wazza are having a little ding dong.
Let me have a look at his stream. Because he put his stream into the Discord. And I want to have a look. Let's have a look at this. Why has he put round 3 Austria? What a muppet. Okay. So has he... the game's telling him to pit. Because he's got racing line on. And the racing line's telling him to pit.
He's ignoring Jeff.
But I'm looking at his stream. And he doesn't... He's only just got the 60% tyre warning.
4 laps to go.
How the turns have tabled.
How the chairs have just flopped. Hazard. Nice and smooth through there. Wazza losing time to Extremist. I think he did a little mistake in sector 3 last lap, which is making Extremist fly away a little bit. Everybody's in a gap of their own. The closest battle is literally Extremist and Wazza.
Yep. They've both got similar ERS.
Wazza has 3% less.
Scissor is catching Melboy to 6th place, trying to regain his championship.
High streams another 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, so Alex has got 3rd place because of Waz's penalties as well. So Alex, the 3rd place merchant, has done it again.
Wazza on the slipstream of Extremist.
Just put into
going for the inside.
Oh, sorry. Kroger's just
DRS.
We need to stop speaking over each other. No, I'm speaking over you. Go on.
Wazza half a second behind Extremist. He's not going to go for the bomb into 4.
Spencer span at turn 1.
Alright. Little bit of a stalemate between them two now. Now you can say your little thing.
Fervie's just put into the Discord. Hazard, you are one brave man. Holy poo. Must be driving on ice. And as he crosses the line, I'm going to look at his stream again. 2 laps remaining. Absolute scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Scenes.
He is driving pretty smoothly.
Looks very orange on his MFD. Very orange indeed.
Next lap will be around puncture territory. So here's a lap and a half or puncture.
That's very orange.
I think he needs to stop 100% throttle out of nearly every corner.
I think Alex Ham's going to get 2nd. Yeah, Alex Ham's going to get 2nd.
He can't keep riding the curbs.
Well, he's starting his last lap. And on the stream, that warning is so orange, it's a joke. Like, these tyres should be gone.
He is on the last lap. Lap 18. We are in puncture territory now for Hazard.
Definitely in puncture territory for the Haas. Wazza in 3rd place. Remember, things happened on the last lap of Austria, and Wazza very close to overtaking Extremist. The man he's been stuck behind pretty much all race, and he goes to the outside of the man that's been on hards as long as he's been on the mediums, and he's put it right round the outside of the Mercedes man. Alex watching it with stalking eyes as Extremist falls off of his podium unless he can get ahead of Wazza. He puts it down the inside at turn 4, and he gets the overtake done. Wazza with a little bit of a slidey rear end. Nobody's been overtaken by Scissor for 6th place as we go on board with Hazard approaching the final few corner. His start warning is basically red at this point as he comes to the
Tyres.
final corner now,
Come on, Tyres, you know you want to.
and he's done it, approaching the line. He's won the 2nd round of MPHL.
Oh, Wazza's lost it.
And Alex gets 3rd on track, but 2nd with penalties. Extremis gets his first podium in MPHL.
Ice Dreams P4.
P6, because of penalties.
Yeah, but before
Scissor.
then he was P6, alright.
Scissor recovering to P4 after what he went through, that's pretty impressive.
I know,
Casey
that was an
coming home in
amazing run.
And the last car to come to the line, Spencer Milton. This is a bit awkward now.
Yep. Now we got to talk to him.
Nah, I can't do that. Congratulations. I've just realised. Hazard did the last to first challenge.
And he did 19 laps on soft tyres.
Hazard literally won from last to first.
My... Look, oh my god, he did as well.
What a lad!
You know what? GG.
Yeah, fair play. Extremis with its first podium as well. The 3rd place Merchant managing to upgrade to 2nd place as well. Fair play. But Hazard with the one-stop strategy has managed to recover a shocking qualifying to put it 1st place. Fair play. Fair play indeed. Where are we next, Grace? Let me try remember. Red Bull at the Netherlands. We're at Zandvoort next week.
This is where an ideal time for your co-commentate would be. It is his home race next week.
I don't know if I'll take him back, you know. I don't care if it's his home race.
You're not 40. Well, you know I'm on.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna need one hell of an apology.
Yeah, but I think it's bad enough.
Can you take an unsaid 5-second pay away from my time, broke release? So if we took that 5 seconds away from Wazza, I don't know. I can't be bothered to do math, ladies and gentlemen. Please join us next week for the Netherlands, Zandvoort. Yeah, enjoy.